Hello bachon, this is Mohammad Dinatullah from the SAIMEDHA Coaching Center, Koti, Hyderabad. So welcome to the video series of the Max Abhyasam Daily Dose. So in this Daily Dose videos, we have started with the topic as functions, limits, continuity and differentiability. We have completed one part of that. Okay, functions, limits, continuity, differentiability, whatever the most expected questions we are having for the ECET 2024, we have completed that. Okay, now we'll be moving on to the next topic as periodicity and extreme values. Okay, now in this periodicity and extreme values also, we will be seeing by analyzing all the previous year questions, whatever we are having, by analyzing that part, we will be discussing most important questions which can come in the ECET examination. Okay, in the ECET 2024. Now, I want to remind you that SAIMEDHA Coaching Center, Koti, Hyderabad is giving the coachings, ECET coachings for the 2024 as well as 2025. But especially for 2024 students, those who have not started the preparation yet, those who have not taken the admission in the SAIMEDHA Coaching Center, Koti, Hyderabad. So, we are providing an exclusive offer for only 2024 students. That is complete online course, full course plus gunshot bits, previous year questions whatever we are having, apart from this video lectures whatever will be there now, apart from that part we will be conducting the grand test specifically. Okay, means for mathematics we will be conducting like 10 grand test, physics, chemistry, then engineering subject wise grand test we are having, then combination of maths, physics, chemistry, MPC we have taken, then combination of all the subjects what we are having, then finally at the last but not the least over here 9 mock tests we are having, mock test, pre-ECET examination, whatever the 200 questions will be there in the ECET examination, like that only you have tried the mock test over here. Okay, pre-ECET examinations. If you are writing this grand test, then you will be knowing how many marks you can score in the final examination. So the students, those who have not started the preparation yet, you are having now also, you can score a good marks, a good rank now also. Don't lose your hope. Okay, only thing what you have to do means whatever the bits we are providing over here for all these grand tests, we are having 5,800 bits. This plus what we are having over here, gunshot bits. Similarly, in our video lectures, that complete practice set, self test will be there. All the test plus gunshot bits we are having, previous year questions we are having, and grand test bits 5,800 whatever we have taken. If you are practicing these questions, compulsory, damn sure you will be getting the confidence that you can get a good rank, a good marks in the ECET examination. Okay, and all this will be providing in the SAIMEDHA.in app. So what you are waiting for? So download this app, SAIMEDHA.in. So if you are downloading this app only, you will be getting all this bits, whatever the gunshot bits we are having, whatever the practice sets bits we are having, self test bits we are having, and all this grand test bits we are having, it will be available only in this app, SAIMEDHA.in. So we are having an exclusive offer for online course, that is we are providing for 2,900 rupees. Okay, only 2,900. If you want any information regarding to this, you can contact on this given numbers. Now let us start the topic as periodicity and extreme values. Now in this periodicity and extreme values, first I have taken the part as periodicity. We will be completing the expected questions what we are having with this part, then we will be moving on to the extreme values. Okay, now let us see this question over here. The period of tan 4x is, first I will be telling you the condition what we are having over here. First I will be telling you what is the condition we are having. See this part. If you are taking f of x is equals to f of t plus x. Okay, what we have taken, f of x is equals to f of t plus x. This is a condition we are having for the periodic function. Whenever f of x value and f of t plus x value, it is same, then only we can call it as a periodic function. Understood? Now in this part, whatever the t value we are taking over here, the t value will become what? A period of that function. This t will become what? A period of the function. Okay. Now specifically, what is the period formula we are having? Only these two things you have to remember. First we are having condition we are having f of x equals to f of t plus x. Then period formula. What is period formula? Period is equals to t divided by mod a. Okay. Only these two formulae we have to remember for the periodicity topic. That's it. Okay. Extreme values we will be discussing in our next video. Now f of x equals to f of t plus x and period is equals to t by mod a. Okay. I will be taking one simple question over here. First, First, we'll be discussing about the function as if you are taking f of x is equals to sin x I have taken. Now first we'll be finding what is the is sin x is periodic function or not, and what is the period of the sin x we are having. First we'll be discussing this one example, then we'll be going all these questions with the time saving result. Okay, what's the time saving result we are having for this part? We'll be going with this. Now f of x is equals to sin x we have taken now. Now what we are doing is, just now what I have told you, f of x will be equal to f of t plus x. Means in the place of this part I am writing now f of t plus x. F of t plus x is equals to, means in the place of x what we are writing, t plus x. Over here also what we have to write, sin. In the place of x we have to write what, t plus x. Okay, this part we have taken. Now I have told you we can take some different values of t. Okay, if you are taking some different values of t, means what we can take over here, t is equals to, we can start with pi by 2, we can start with pi, then next what we are having over here, 3 pi by 2, next is 2 pi, then next so on. Okay, t is equals to pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, these many values we can take over here. Okay, now what we have to do means we have to substitute this t value and we have to check whether we are getting the same function or not. Okay, let us check this part. So case number 1 I have taken over here, case number 1. So case number 1 means what I am taking, t value is equals to pi by 2. If I have taken t value is equals to pi by 2, then what we are getting, f of pi by 2 plus x is equals to sin of pi by 2 plus x. Okay, sin of pi by 2 plus x. Okay, this part we are having. Now what is the meaning of pi by 2 we are having over here, 90 plus theta. So if you know all the quadrants over there, first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant, so what we are having over here, suppose see this part, what we have taken, this part, first quadrant we have taken, this is second quadrant we are having, next is third quadrant, fourth quadrant. Okay, now in this what we are having over here, all silver, means what we can take over here, sin theta and cosecant theta will be positive. In this all the trigonometric functions are positive, but in this only sin and cosecant will be positive. Okay, next over here we are taking it as tan and cot will be positive. Remaining what we are having over here, cos and secant will be positive. Okay, this part we have taken. Now what we are taking the ratios of, means 90 minus theta, this part is 90 minus theta, over here we are taking 90 plus theta, and next is what, 180 minus theta, next 180 plus theta, then next is what, 270 minus theta, next 270 plus theta, then next is 360 minus theta, over here what we are having, 360 plus theta. Okay, like this we have taken over here. Now over here 90 plus theta we are having, so 90 plus theta, it is lying under which quadrant, like that we have to check. Now one more point what we are having means, see this part, one more point what we are having, these are the two conditions. Okay, now one more point what we are having means, whenever we are having 90 and 270, okay, now we have to change the function. What we have to do, we have to change the function. Then over here 180 and 360 means no changes. Okay, we are not changing the function. What is the changes over here means, sin will become cos, cos will become what, sin, tan will become cot, cot will become tan, secant, cosecant, cosecant, secant. Like this you have to apply. Okay, now over here let us see this part, 90 plus theta, 90 plus theta means which quadrant, second quadrant. In second quadrant sin is what, positive, but 90 means what we have to change, so sin will become what, cos. So we are getting the answer as a cos x. But what is the function we are having over here, sin x. What is the answer we are getting over here, cos x, means the condition is not satisfied. Okay, now let us go for the second case over here, case number 2. If you are going for second number case 2, then we have taken t is equals to pi. If you are taking t is equals to pi, f of pi plus x is equals to sin of pi plus x, like this we have taken, it is equals to, now pi means what we are having over 180 plus theta, 180 plus theta means which quadrant, third quadrant, sin will be negative, so we are writing this part as negative. Okay, 180 means no change, means sin we are writing as it is over here, sin x. Okay, minus sin x, but what is the function we have taken, sin x. What is the answer we are getting, minus sin x. Condition is not satisfied. Okay, next part, case number 3. If you are taking case number 3 means what we are doing over here, t is equals to 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 means what, f of 3 pi by 2 plus x is equals to sin of 3 pi by 2 plus x. Okay, like this we have taken. Now what is the meaning of 3 pi by 2? 270. 270 plus theta, fourth quadrant. 270 plus theta means fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, sign will be what? Negative. So we are writing this part as negative. 270 means we have to change the function. Sign will become what? Cos. So what is the answer we are getting? Minus cos x. So with this also we are not getting the condition satisfied. Now let us go with the case number 4 over here. Case number 4, if you are going for this part, t is equals to 2 pi. T is equals to 2 pi. Now over here f of 2 pi plus x is equals to sine of 2 pi plus x is equals to, what's the meaning of 2 pi now? 360. 360 plus theta, first quadrant, all functions will be positive, and 360 means what we are having? No change. So what is the answer we can write now? Sine x. What we are writing? Sine x. Okay. Now if you are seeing the question, we are having sine x, and we got the answer is also what? Sine x. Means from 2 pi value, t value is equals to 2 pi, we are getting the answer. Understood? The condition is satisfied. If the condition is satisfied, then what we can say? The function is periodic function. What is that function? Periodic function. Then what is the period of that function? Means t value. Whatever the t value we have taken over here, this part will become the period of that function. Understood? Now if you are going for, listen carefully, if you are going for 3 pi, 4 pi, then 6 pi, 8 pi, like that also you can get the answers. The condition will be satisfied if you are going for 4 pi. If you are going for 6 pi, the condition will be satisfied. But what you have to do means you have to select least positive value. If you are starting from pi by 2 over here, 2 pi you are getting the answer, 4 pi also you will get the answer, 6 pi also you will be getting the answer. But what is the least positive value? Means we have to select that part only. So over here, t value whatever we are taking over here, least positive. It should be least positive. Okay, like this we are having. But if you are solving this many steps in the examination for each and every question, there will be time wastage. Okay, so because we are not having that much of time, we have to manage the time in the examination. 200 questions will be there, 180 minutes we are having. How to attempt all the 200 questions in 180 minutes? If you know this time saving results, if you know the time saving results what we are having, we can solve the questions within seconds. By seeing the question itself we can give the answer. So like this TSRs, time saving results whatever we are having, all the important questions, most expected questions we are having, we will be providing in the SAIMEDHA.in app. Okay, in the SAIMEDHA.in app only will be providing all this number of bits, a number of questions whatever we are having, which will be important for the ECET 2024. Okay, now let us see this question what we are having over here. The period of tan 4x is. Now I will be writing one TSR over here. See this part. So as I have shown you the process, now what we are having means a simple case, time saving result what we are having. Okay, now if you are going for, if you are selecting this f of x is equals to sin x. Next, f of x is equals to cos x. Next, f of x is equals to secant x. F of x is equals to cosecant x. Okay, for all this what we are having the answer 2 pi. T value will be equals to what? 2 pi. Understood? So for all this, what is the t value what we have taken over here? 2 pi. Sine, cos, secant, cosecant, we will be getting the same t value which is equals to 2 pi. No need to solve all these steps over here. Okay. Now similarly for, if you are going for f of x is equals to tan x, and f of x is equals to cot x, tan x, cot x. For this what is the answer we are having? It is equals to pi. T value is equals to what? Pi. Over there t value is equals to 2 pi. Over there t value is equals to pi. That's it. By seeing the question only we can write the answer now. Okay. Now let us see the question what we are having. The period of tan 4x is. Now what I have told you, period formula, period is equals to t divided by mod a is equals to, what is the t value for the tan function? Pi. So we are writing pi over here. Pi divided by modulus function we are having. Now what is a value over here? A means this coefficient of x. What we are having? A value. A value means what is the coefficient of x we are having. This will become a value. So what is the final answer we are getting now? Pi by 4. Okay, mod function is given now. If you are taking mod of mod 4, answer will be 4. Mod of minus 4, answer is equals to 4. Okay, output will be always an positive integer. Okay, so we are getting the answer as pi by 4. Let us go with option number 2. Now by using this time saving result what we are having, we can solve each and every question. Okay, now let us see this part. The period of sine 3x by 4 is given over here. Sine, listen carefully, sine 3x by 4, like this is given. So period is equals to t divided by mod a is equals to, what is the t value for sine function? T value for sine function is what? 2 pi divided by, what is a value? A value is coefficient of x, except x. After leaving this x, what we are having? 3 by 4. So we are writing this part as 3 by 4 is equals to, 4 will goes to the numerator, 4 2s are 8 pi by 3. Okay, what is the answer we are having? 8 pi by 3 means option number 3 is correct. Let us go for the next question. The period of f of x equals sine of 3 minus 4x we have taken. So f of x is equals to sine of 3 minus 4x. What is the period formula we have taken? Period is equals to t divided by mod a is equals to, what is the t value for the sine function? 2 pi divided by, what is a value? Don't select the first number. A means coefficient of x. Coefficient of x. So what is the coefficient of x we are having? Minus 4. So mod of minus 4, 2 pi divided by, mod of minus 4 will become 4. Okay, so 2 1s are 2 2s are. What is the answer now? Pi by 2. What is the answer? Pi by 2. Pi by 2 means option number 2 is correct. Now let us go with the next question. The period of tan x plus 2x plus 3x plus so on up to nx. Okay, now for this I will be giving you some formulae. I think already you know this simple formula what we are having, sigma n formula. Sigma n is equals to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on up to n, which is equals to n into n plus 1 by 2. Okay, next formula, sigma n square is equals to 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus so on up to n square is equals to n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Okay, next part, if you are taking sigma n cube, it is equals to 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus so on up to n cube, it is equals to n square into n plus 1 whole square divided by 4. Okay, now this sigma n formula and sigma n cube formula, logically we can remember very easily over here, because n into n plus 1 by 2, over here what we are having, we are doing square for that. If you are having n cube means don't give cube for that part. For remembering purpose, whatever we are having over here now, we have taken square for that part. Okay, so we can link that first formula and last formula. Now by using this formula, how we have to solve the question now? See this part. Now we are having the function as f of x is equals to, now we are having this part as tan x plus 2x plus 3x plus so on up to nx we are having. I am taking that x as common. What I am doing? X as common. If I am taking x as common, then what will be left? Tan of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on up to n, and x we have taken as common. Okay, now just now I have given you one formula. Whenever we are having this complete series, what is the formula we are having? N into n plus 1 by 2. Okay, so f of x is equals to tan, what we are having? N into n plus 1 by 2 into x. Now this is our question. So whenever we are having this type of series, we have to substitute that formula. Okay, now what we have to find? Period we have to find over here. So period is equals to, what is the formula? T divided by mod a is equals to, what is the t value for tan function? Pi. What is the t value for cot function? Pi. What is the t value for remaining functions? 2 pi. Okay, over here also we are writing this part as pi divided by, what is a value I have told you? Coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x we are having? N into n plus 1 divided by 2. It is equals to 2 pi. This 2 will goes to the numerator, 2 pi divided by n of n plus 1. Okay, this is the answer. So 2 pi divided by n of n plus 1 means, let us go with the third option. Now let us go with the next question. The period of tan of x plus 2x plus 3x. We are having the same question over here. Tan of x plus 2x plus 3x. Similar question is given. So 2 pi divided by n of n plus 1. Next what we have? The period of sine of 4x minus 9 by 7. Okay, now let us see this part. If you are having the function f of x is equals to sine of 4x minus 9 by 7 we are having. So I am splitting the denominator. If I am splitting the denominator, 4x by 7 minus 9 by 7. Okay, like this I have taken over here. Now, what is the period formula we are having? Period formula is equals to t divided by mod a is equals to, what is t value for sine function? 2 pi divided by, what is a value now? A value means a coefficient of x. What is given? 4 by 7. 4 by 7 is equals to, 7 will goes to the numerator. 7 2s are 14. 14 pi divided by 4. 2 2s are 2 7s are is equals to 7 pi divided by 2. 7 pi by 2. 7 pi by 2 means option number 1 is correct. Now, let us go with the next question. The period of sine of x plus 4x plus 9x plus so on up to n square x we are having. Same part we are having over here. F of x is equals to, now I am taking x as common from this. If I am taking x as common, what is left over here? 1 plus 4 plus 9. 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus so on. So, 1 means I can write it as 1 square. 4 means I can write it as 2 square. Plus 9 means we can write it as 3 square. Plus so on up to n square, and we have taken x as common. Okay. Now for this series also I have given you one formula just now, that is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Let us substitute that formula over here. If you are substituting that formula, what will happen now? Sine of n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6 into x. Okay. Now this part we have taken. Now what we have to find for this? Period now. What is the period formula we are having? Period is equals to t divided by mod a. So t value for sine function 2 pi. 2 pi divided by, what is a value? Coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x now? N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. Okay. Now if I am sending this 6 to the numerator, 2 6 are 12. So 12 pi divided by n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1. Okay. So this answer we are getting over here, 12 pi divided by n of n plus 1 into 2n plus 1. 12 pi divided by n of n plus 1 into 2n plus 1. Okay. So let us go with the first option over here. Now let us see these questions what was asked in the previous ECET examinations. The period of sine of this, already we have done this type of question. So what we can write over here? F of x. F of x is equals to, I am taking x as common. So if I am taking x as common, what is left over here? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on up to n, and we have taken x as common. Okay. Now f of x is equals to, sine I have written as it is. Now what is the formula we have written for this? Sigma n, n into n plus 1 divided by 2 x. Now what we have to find? Period. What is the formula? T divided by mod a. What is the t value for sine function? 2 pi. Okay. Divided by, what is a value? Coefficient of x. So n into n plus 1 divided by 2, which is equals to, this 2 will goes to the numerator, it will become what? 4 pi divided by n of n plus 1. Okay. 4 pi divided by n of n plus 1 means, let us go with the fourth option. Now let us see the next question over here. Which of the following statements is true? Okay. Now we are having the 4 options over here. Now let us see these 4 options what we are having. The period of sine x is pi and the period of cosecant x is 2 pi. Already I have given a sine, cos, secant, cosecant. Sine, cos, secant, cosecant. What is the period? T value. T value means what we are having over there? 2 pi. Tan and cot, what we are having? Pi. Okay. Now over here, sine x is pi means this part is given wrong. So this option A is wrong over here. The period of cos x is 2 pi, this part is correct. The period of secant x is 2 pi, this part is also correct. The period of tan x, this part is wrong. Okay. Now the period of cosecant x is pi, this part is wrong. So which option is correct over here? B. Option B is correct. Okay. So option number 2 is correct. Now let us go with the next question. The period of the function tan 3x plus 5 is given. Okay. Now if you are having the function f of x is equals to tan of 3x plus 5. Okay. Now what I have told you, what is the period we are having? Period formula, period is equals to t divided by mod a. What is the t value for the tan function? Pi divided by, what is a value? 3, pi by 3. Pi by 3 means fourth option is correct. Next, the period of cos of x plus 2x plus 3x, like that is given. Similar type of question we are having. F of x is equals to, cos we have written and we are taking x as common. What will be left? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on up to n. X we have taken as common. Next, Cos we have taken. Now in the place of this complete series, what we have tried? N into n plus 1 divided by 2 x. Now what is period formula? Period is equals to t divided by mod a. What is the t value for cos function? 2 pi divided by what is a value? A value we are having it as n into n plus 1 divided by 2, which is equal to this 2 we are sending to the numerator, means 2 to the 4. 4 pi divided by n of n plus 1. That's it. 4 pi divided by n into n plus 1. Second option is correct. Next, the period of mod of cos x. Okay, now listen carefully. For this also I will be giving one time saving result what we are having over here. Concept is same. In our first question, what we have taken the example, case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4, t value pi by 2 pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, 6 pi. Like that we have to take actually. So if you are solving all that cases, means it will become very lengthy. So just now we have taken sine, cos, secant, cosecant. Answer is what? 2 pi. Tan, cot. What is the answer? Pi. Similarly, for this also what we are having, let us see this part. Okay. Now the period of mod sin x, comma, mod cos x, comma, mod tan x, comma, mod cot x, comma, mod secant x, comma, mod cosecant x. For all this we are having the period as pi. What is the period we are having? Pi. Whatever may be the question now, mod sin x, mod cos x, mod tan x, mod cot x, mod secant x, mod cosecant x, whatever it may be, what we have tried the answer, period is equals to pi. Okay. Now sometimes what will happen, listen carefully, we will be having the combinations. Some combinations will be having the period of. So now what we are doing means, see this part, the period of. If you are taking the first condition as f of x is equals to a mod sin x plus b mod cos x. Okay. Next condition, if you are taking f of x is equals to a mod tan x plus b mod cot x. Okay. Now next condition, f of x is equals to a mod cosecant x plus b mod secant x. So whenever we are getting this type of combinations, what we are getting over here, sin cos combination, tan cot combination, cosecant secant combination. If you are getting this part, listen here, what we have tried the answer? We have tried the answer as pi by 2 if a value is equals to b. Whatever this a value and b value we are having, if that a and b value is equal, then what we have tried? Pi by 2. Similarly, if a value is not equal to b, then what we have tried the answer? Pi. That's it. Okay. So these are the conditions we are having for the modulus functions. Let us see this part. The period of mod cos x. Directly mod cos x means what we are having? Pi. Second option is correct. Now let us go with the next question. Now f of x is equal to mod sin x plus mod cos x we are having over here. Now it is looking like that condition now, mod sin x plus mod cos x. First what we have to check a b value. If it is equal, answer is what? Pi by 2. If it is not equal, what is the answer? Pi. So over here also what we are doing, what is a value? A value is equals to 1. What is b value? B value is equals to 1. So if it is equal, then what is the answer? Pi by 2. Option number 3 is correct. Okay. Next part, the period of the function sin 4x plus cos 4x we are having. Okay. Now in this part also, what is a value? A value is equals to 1, b value is equals to 1. If it is equal, then what we have tried? We have tried it as pi by 2. But something is different over here. Whatever the TSR I have given, that is for what? Sin x, cos x, tan x, cot x. Okay. We are not having any coefficient of x. Coefficient of x, if you want to take, what we have to take? 1. Now if you are seeing this question, we are having sin 4x, cos 4x. Some coefficient is mentioned over there. So now what we are using means, we are using t divided by mod a formula. Simple concept. If you are not having any a value, means a value is equals to 1, then directly you can take t value only. If you are having some a value over there, then you have tried divided by a also. If you are having a value means you have tried divided by a, mod a you have tried. So over here, first we are writing this part. A is equals to B means we are writing pi by 2 according to our TSR. Okay. Now in this question, we are not having any coefficient. That's why we have written directly pi by 2. But in this question, we are having 4 over here. That's why we are writing the 4 also, mod 4. So now it will become what? It is equals to pi divided by 8. What is the answer? Pi by 8 means let us go with the option number 2. Next part. The function fundamental period of cot x, cos x, mod tan, mod sin we are having. Okay. Now first let us make it as combinations over here. If you are making these two combinations and if you are making these two combinations over here. Okay. Now listen carefully. One more point I will be telling you over. That is, if you are having the a into f of x plus b into g of x. Means we are having some number of functions. Okay, this type of questions we will be discussing in our coming videos also. Okay, now a into f of x plus b into g of x, we are having two functions. If we are having two functions, now first what we have to do means we have to find out the period for this. We have to find out the period for this function, and we want to find out the period for this function. Okay, now after finding the periods for the different functions, if it is same, then we have to write the same answer for this complete question. For that complete question, we have tried the same period. Don't do addition. Period over here plus we are having means this answer plus this answer you are doing. It is not like that. If you are having minus over here means this answer minus that answer you are doing. It is not like that. If you are having the same periods for that function, we have tried the same answer. Don't do any addition. Don't do any subtraction over there. Understood? So over here also, first what we have taken, let us write this part. What we are having, mod sin x plus mod cos x. Okay, this part we have taken plus. Next we are taking it as mod tan x plus mod cot x. Okay, like this we have taken. So if you are taking this part, for this what is the answer for the period we are having? Period is equals to pi by 2. What is the answer? Pi by 2. Okay, because it is looking like a mod sin x plus b mod cos x. A value, b value same. If a is equal to b, then what will be the answer? Pi by 2. Similarly, mod tan x plus mod cot x. Okay, for this what is the answer we are having? Pi by 2. Okay, now for this period is equals to pi by 2, for this period is equals to pi by 2. We are getting the same periods. If you are getting the same period, what I have told you? What I have told you, the period for this complete question, will be equals to what? Pi by 2 only. Don't do addition over here. Pi by 2 plus pi by 2 like that. Okay, so we are having the same answer which is equals to pi by 2. But now question arises over here, if that periods are not same, we are having different periods, then what we have to do? That type of questions we will be discussing in the next video. Okay, now this part, what is the answer for this one? We are having pi by 2. Pi by 2 means let us go with the first option. First option is correct. Now, so already this simple question was asked in the ECET examination. F of x is equals to mod sin x. Mod sin x means what we are having? Option number 1. Okay, option number 1. Similar question has been repeated over here. Again same mod sin x. Mod sin x means what we are having over here? Mod sin x means pi. Okay, option number 2. Over here also pi we have taken, in this also we have taken pi. Okay, with this we have completed the most important and expected questions what we are having from the topic periodicity. Some more questions we are having, we will be continuing in the next video. Okay, and again I want to remind you that the students, those who have not started the preparation yet for the ECET examination, and if you have not taken the admission in the SAIMEDHA Coaching Center Koti, Hyderabad, as you are seeing these videos, in these videos by seeing the question itself we are giving the direct answers. So because time management will be playing a very important role, we have to complete all the 200 questions of the maths, physics, chemistry, engineering in 180 minutes. In 180 minutes. So how we can complete all that part means, if you are writing all that lengthy steps for the mathematics for each and every question, if you are going with the conceptual part, concept wise you are going means it will be taking nearly like minimum 4 to 5 steps for each and every question. If you are writing all that 4 to 5 steps in the examination, you can't attempt, it is nearly impossible to attempt all the questions. If you are using this type of time saving results what we are having, what are the important questions we are discussing over here for the ECET 2024, then only it is possible to attempt all the questions in the ECET 2024. So all this time saving results what we are having, gunshot bits what we are having, previous ECET questions, and all this maths, physics, chemistry, grand test, then combination of maths, physics, chemistry, MPC part, engineering subject wise, then all combination of the subjects we have taken. Then finally we will be conducting 9 mock test pre-ECET examinations. In this examination, whenever you are attempting this 9 mock tests, then only you can guess, you can make a view of how many marks you can score in the final examination over here. Okay, so if you are preparing this 5800 bits plus whatever the time saving results we are having in the video lectures, so practice sets will be giving, self test will be giving, then apart from that gunshot bits we are having, previous year questions we are having, if you are practicing in this, because we are having the less period of time, in this less period of time, if you are solving this part, if you are practicing this part, that will be sufficient for cracking the ECET examination with the good marks, with the good rank over here. Okay, so don't miss this opportunity. For ECET 2024 students online course, we are providing with an exclusive offer, that is 2,900. If you want any information regarding this, you can contact on these numbers: 9246212138, 9642528589, 9848692598. So please share this video with your friends in your WhatsApp groups. Thank you very much.